There are hopes that the King may be able to visit this island in the not-too-distant future. But as Prince of Wales, he was here a number of times. We rarely hear a royal speaking in public. They generally don't do interviews. So the time-honoured method is to follow behind the royal progress and after a moment inquire of those who have spoken to the royal personage what the conversation involved. This is what Chris Price did in Cregneash in 1996 when Prince Charles visited the island.
There were the children dancing on the green, there was a demonstration of thatching, of dry stone walling, and up on the hill just above Cregneash, 2 old cart horses were demonstrating the traditional way of Manx ploughing. Lots to see and lots to do. And at the Cregneash tea rooms, His Royal Highness was given the chance of sampling traditional Manx fare, such as Manx broth and bonnock and Manx tea. We'll find out in a moment if he did. First, as His Royal Highness went round Cregneash, I spoke to some of the children dressed in traditional costume that he'd just spoken to. Your name is?
Brishi Jennings.
And you're from Ballasalla, are you?
Yeah.
Now you're here today all dressed up in this costume. Tell me about this costume.
Well, this dress here was, it's locked and it's real.
Yes.
And my grandma sewn this shawl for me.
And you've got some eggs in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't offer them to the prince then?
No.
I see. And you've got a bonnet on as well. This is the traditional Manx costume dating back to 19th century, is it?
Yeah.
And how old are you?
I'm 9.
And what did the prince say to you?
He was asking me about the eggs, if they were real.
Oh, really? And where did they come from?
They came
house
from
down there, just
Here at Cregneash?
Yeah.
And what's your name?
Louis Jennings.
How old are you, Louis?
I'm 8.
And what did the prince say to you?
Nothing really, just like...
You were just standing there, were you? And you've got a jumper on and you're dressed also in costume. Is this made from Lockton wool?
Yeah.
It is. And another one here with a very smart hat on, a real farmer's hat. What's your name?
Cameron Sayer.
How old are you, Cameron?
9.
And did the prince speak to you?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Just said if I liked eggs or not.
Oh, I see. You're talking mostly about the eggs the bridge is holding.
Yeah.
And tell me about this costume.
Oh, I didn't really know much about it because I didn't know much about this one.
I see. It's a typical farmer's costume, is it?
Yeah.
You've got a black waistcoat and grey trousers and boots and a striped shirt without a collar and a lovely round farmer's type hat.